Peace and love, family. I had no intentions on doing a video today, but something has been sitting on my mind and heart, and I said, you know what? Let me talk to the family. I will try my best to be as brief as I can on this subject. But first, let me say this. I am no teacher, I'm no doctor, I have no degree in medicine, but I have an understanding of nature along with my common sense. And I'm sure others have, there are others with a great deal, a greater deal, greater times 10, way more knowledge than I have when it comes to nature. And I welcome your input, your wisdom, your knowledge. With that being said, let's get into it. The world is undergoing something that is crazy, terrible, and is affecting many physically, mentally, and emotionally. Many of us are walking around here like we are on thin ice that is melting as well. My question is, why now? Why are we worrying and taking precautions now? Why are we taking time out, finding time to do the things that we should be incorporated in our everyday life? See, just a couple of months ago, we were consuming all kinds of things. We were living with no cares. I'm going to say something, and when I say it, please keep in mind that I am not trying to bring on a conspiracy theory, and it's not an attack at the government. It's something that I am addressing, and I'm targeting you, your neighbor, your neighbor's neighbor, your neighbor's neighbor, me, my neighbor, my neighbor's neighbor, my neighbor's neighbor, etc., etc. Us, not America, not my country, not Europe, not Africa. This planet. See, nature provided everything we need. We have everything we need within nature. Nature also supplied us with guidelines to follow in our everyday life. Nature told us about the things that we should be eating, what we should consume, what we should not consume, how much we should consume, how many times we should consume it. Nature also told us that we should be kind, nice, patient, caring, healthy. Nature also told us to take care of our hygiene. Wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your hair, clean your hair. No matter if you have braids, dreads, or whatever, maintenance of the hair is required. But those things that I've named, from the food, time, patience, love, we have gone astray. And I believe that we are the cause of many sicknesses, viruses, diseases. It's man-made due to our lack of obedience. We created this. Is there a little man or men with women in a laboratory cooking up a dish of viruses and diseases? Maybe, maybe not. But I know one thing for sure. Human beings are responsible for all this unnatural causes to ourselves, to our children. I want you to stop and think. Children are now having high blood pressure as well as obesity, and the number is growing. And I mean, not no 12, 13-year-olds, them too. But we have kids 7, 8 years old with high blood pressure. We have adults that's 22, 23 years old and have been having high blood pressure for at least 5 years. We have more and more children, teenagers, young kids, early adults in the early 20s dying from cancer. And I wonder if the previous generations are the blame. We consume this, we consume that, we consume that a large amount beyond what we was told to eat. We did drugs, alcohol compulsively. We stressed over meaningless things, materialistic things, trying to keep up with the Joneses, because that's what social media said. That's what the television ads say. That's what the popular girl, the popular boy, the popular men, the popular women say. And all the followers that worship the grounds they walk on and try to live like them. All the stressing, all the impatience, all the lack of eating healthy. Could that be the reason why our seeds are getting weaker, more immune, less immune? Their immune system is lower, Their immune system is lower. You consume all this stuff and you may catch high blood pressure and all this stuff in your later years, or you might get lucky and not catch it at all. But your seeds, they are catching it at an early age, or they are catching it worse than you did. We're making it worse on the future. We are bringing on self-destruction. We turn our mind, turn our backs, closed our eyes, closed our ears when it comes to nature. We are tuning what we want, what we need, we think we need, and we don't care how we get it. We want it fast. We want it easy. We want the bucks fast. We want to take out the middleman. We want to take out the next man. So we inject these animals with fertilization, inject them with these chemicals that allow them to grow, become full grown within a matter of days, less than a week. Eggs hatching within seconds. And we consume it. Girls are developing physically more and more. New diseases and viruses are popping up left and right. And more will come. We created it. Every trash that we throw on the ground, every animal that we kill by throwing our trash in the water, polluting everything, urinating on the ground, spitting everywhere. We doing that causes that. Being impatient just to get a dollop, you're poisoning your people. You're harming people. Instead of taking the proper time to grow your food. Taking the proper time to cook your food properly with perfection. Taking the proper time to bathe and clean yourself properly. Taking the proper time to learn nature and find the different herbs and things to help keep your immune system right, strong. Keep your body cleansed and strong, fighting off infections, and we don't want to do it. We turn our backs on that. We don't take time to cook proper meals anymore. Fast food every day. Let's talk about the war. You don't think every bomb that is dropped, you don't think that has an effect on the earth, which affects us? Dust, pollen. I gave up smoking, thank God. But guess what? It tears me up to think about I was poisoning others, harming and hurting others. Now I know how it feels to be on the other side of that cigarette. And not the other side of the butt of the cigarette, puffing it. I was harming myself, but I was harming others. I understand now. Little children, I may be 6 feet, 20 feet away, but I'm still harming them. If a CEO, someone just starts up a business, and he have the guidelines to running his business, he have the managers, everyone lined up in their roles and position. If anyone disregard any rule or rules in that guidebook, that guideline, that handbook, will get penalized, will be penalized. And the business will also begin to crumble more and more. You disobey. You cannot go on that job thinking you know everything. You cannot go on that job thinking you can do things your way. You cannot have greed. You cannot have selfishness. You cannot take it the fast way, the easy way. Because if you do, that business will not strive and be beneficial. It will not gain the finances that it so desires. It will not reach goal to profit. And it's the same thing with nature. We think we are more than nature. We believe nature is an old way of living. We believe the way of nature is an old way of living. We believe that nature is a mistake sometimes. No matter if you believe in a higher power, you pray to the ancestors, atheist, Gnostic, whatever, we still have to live to nature. Polluting our bodies. medicines that's causing side effects. This side effect, that side effect, which cause you to take these other medicines. If I notice and many others notice, you don't think these other people notice? The inventors of these pills, the distributors. It's all about the money, greed. Every action there's a reaction. Cause and effect. Everything is everything. We cannot go with the mentality of this has nothing to do with me. What that has something to do with. What that has to do with me. Every decision, every action that each individual will take has an effect on this world. From the humans to the animals, to the trees, to the grass, to the water, this whole earth. We are not more than nature. Nature created you. You came from nature. No matter how smart you get, how creative you get, no matter all these medical breakthroughs, no matter, you are no more than nature. We have roles to play, and if we don't play our role, stick to our role, things are going to be unbalanced, and unnatural things are going to happen to us. That is already happening already. It is only going to get worse. I said I was trying to be brief. Unfortunately, I wasn't. But did I miss anything? Was I on to something? Or you think I'm overreacting? Let me know. Let's talk about it. I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to preach or try to convert you. I'm just here to dialogue and think with you respectfully and peacefully. Let's dialogue.